Predicting the future is iffy at best, but there are a few things you can do to make your future retirement plans be more successful. And here to share with us more about what we can do to make our retirement plans come to fruition is Davis Garrison III from Preservation Financial. Good to see you, Davis. How you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Good. Let's talk about this. I mean, we make plans, but you know, the best laid plans sometimes go awry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I've got a scenario that I want to lay out, and we've already discussed.
Right.
This is too long to do in one segment.
We're going to get it next week too.
So by all means, tune in next week for the continuation of this. But one thing that my compliance department said that I had to read is a caveat to all of this. And I'm not trying to insult the intelligence of the viewing audience, but the example used is for illustrative purposes only and does not take into account your personal investment objectives, financial situation, or needs, and may not be suitable to all investors. It is not intended to promote the performance of any specific investment and is not a solicitation or recommendation of any investment strategy. All right.
We got the legal side of things out of the way.
We are legal,
right?
And basically, this comes from Market Watch, which I have a subscription to, and it's a very good global type of 3,000-foot view on retirement as such. And there isn't much about the future that I can predict, AKA the coronavirus, that type of thing. But there's one thing that I can project. If you potentially, and I have to emphasize potentially, achieve as little as 50%, 50 basis points, 1/2 of 1%, there are 100 basis points in 1%, 1/2 of 1% over time, the time value of money, you can earn annualized return on your portfolio while you are accumulating many assets. And this is when you're retired, when you're working up to retirement, and just a 50 basis point increase in yield. And what I've done in this article, and this was a great article, was that what it did was twin siblings, a brother and a sister, age 21. They decided on their 21st birthday that they were going forward, up until retirement, age 67, which is the new retirement age. Every year, these twins were going to invest $5,000 into their retirement account every year on their birthday. Imagine that for whatever reason, your sister, the Jill, achieves an annual return of 8.5%, while you achieve 8%. And there are some caveats to this. The long and the short of it is that at retirement age, age 67, the sister would have accumulated $2,657,000 and $657,300. Nearly $400,000, considerably more than each of the annual savings accounts that they each put into on their birthdays. The sisters' higher portfolio value on their shared 67th birthday is the first of 3 financial results that we get for earning an extra half 1%.
$400,000 difference there.
Correct.
Yes.
And that's at age 67. And also, this article, at age 67, it projected, and this is factual, it projected that each of them had the lifespan of 30 years. They were both in good health
Right.
and projected to live 30 years.
Let's stop right there for right now.
Okay.
We're going to come back next week and finish this whole scenario out because there's some important information that folks need to know here.
There really is.
All right, folks, we got a number up on the screen right now. Preservation Financial Group. That's their new number right there. Check out their website for some important information. Any questions you need answered will happen right there on that website.